Let's now welcome John and Fran Tufaro of Toys for Tots. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Hi.
Now, can you all start off by telling me a little bit about what Toys for Tots is?
Toys for Tots is a charitable organization run by the Marine Corps Reserve. And our goal is to go out and collect new toys for children and deliver to them for Christmas to needy children.
And how long have you all been involved with Toys for Tots?
Well, we've been involved for 3 years.
For 3 years.
We cover Brunswick County and from Little River, actually in South Carolina, up to Leland.
Wow.
So it's a large area that we cover.
And why did you decide to get involved with Toys for Tots?
Well, I'm an inactive Marine. I belong to the Marine Corps League in Calabash. It's called the Borders Detachment 1036. And there is no Marine Corps Reserve in this area. So when the Marine Corps Reserve is missing, the Marine Corps League steps in and fills that need. So that's what we do.
And how did you get involved?
Well, I decided my husband needs a helper, and we're both, I have to say, charitable people, and we like to do a lot of volunteer work, and it's very gratifying. It really is.
How did Toys for Tots get started?
Toys for Tots was actually started in 1947 by a major called Bill Hendricks. His wife had handcrafted a doll and asked him to deliver it to an organization that would give it to a needy child for Christmas. Well, when he went out, he found out that there were none of these services available. So he organized other Marines in the Marine Corps Reserve, and they went out that year and collected 5,000 toys.
Wow.
For needy children. And the next year, the Marine Corps Reserve adopted it as its own, and they service 74 counties. Today, we have 700 coordinators in the country, Guam, Puerto Rico, and we collect probably around 16 million toys.
That's amazing.
And we distribute 7 to 7 million children.
Wow.
I think 90%, I'm not sure on these figures, but they should be pretty close, 90% of all the money we collect goes back into the charity. And we are the only charity sanctioned by the Pentagon.
Wow, that's amazing. And what is the mission of Toys for Tots?
Well, the mission is basic: deliver a brand new toy for Christmas to a needy child.
And it gets to them by Christmas or on Christmas?
Well, they're distributed before Christmas through different charities, and we distribute them to the families. They wrap them and present them to their children for Christmas Day.
So if someone wanted to give a toy, then it needs to be new and unwrapped.
A new and unwrapped toy, yes.
Okay.
We don't want them wrapped.
Now, are all volunteers Marines?
Almost all volunteers are Marines, but yes, it's run by the Marine Corps Reserve. We actually have a general that's in charge of it. We have a major that runs the day-to-day operation, and then we're broken down into sections,
Okay.
which represent several states. I have my own coordinator. The money we collect, if anyone was to make a donation, say from South Carolina, it would go to Quantico at the Marine Corps Reserve. They in turn would take it and put it into my account, and that money would be spent in this area.
Nice.
So we try to keep all the toys in the same area we collect them.
Okay.
If I collect toys in South Carolina, they stay in South Carolina. The toys in North Carolina stay in North Carolina.
Okay. And when are the collections held?
From November 1st, we start distributing the 15th, but we will go up till the 20th to collect toys. Then we start, after the 20th, we bring in the boxes.
And if someone wants to donate a toy or money towards the organization, what are some local drop-off sites in our area that they can...
Well, Java, what's the name of it?
Jumpin' Java.
Jumpin' Java is one place. I think they're putting a box down in coastal Harley-Davidson. There's several in Calabash, Curves, Granny Allen's, those type of places. But they're all throughout the county.
Okay, so even up in the Leland in the northern part of the county
Or
as
you
well?
can go on the website and get our locations off our website.
Okay, and
They
what's the
post it.
website?
The website is T for T, 1036 at yahoo.com.
Okay,
And from there you can go to the website for Total Toys for Tots.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, that's your email.
and the website is just www.toysfortots.org.
Correct. And I'm sorry, if once you go in there, Megan, on the Toys for Tots, it'll ask you what state. So you just click on the state, and that'll give you bring you right to John's website. John.
Well, you have to
for,
go to Brunswick County.
Right, Brunswick County. And it's sort of like self-explanatory, and then you click on it, and you can make your donation online with a credit card, and it gets deposited into the local account.
Okay, and so are those the two items that can be donated, either money or toys?
Well, what we try to do with the money that we collect, we try to fill a wish list. We'll take several toys, and first we need to get their ages. And it's 4 and 5, 2 boys. So we will pick out 3 or 4 toys for them and put them in the bag. But then we ask them what they would like to have for Christmas. And if it's not ridiculously expensive, then we will go out and purchase that toy and put that in the bag for them, if we can.
Okay, and how do you find out who gets the toys and decide?
That's what we use the charitable services for.
Okay.
They vet, you know, of course you have to be needy, and they vet these people as they come in, and they speak to them. They get the amount of children, where they live, and so on and so on.
Which organizations do you work
We
with?
use several, Brunswick Family Services, Brunswick Assistance. We're also purchasing books for, what is it, Literacy Council?
Literacy
Brunswick
Council.
Literacy Council. I spoke to that woman, her name is Her, and I promised her I would take her and buy some books for Christmas.
That's nice.
You know.
And the United Way, the local United Way, do you all work?
No, we don't work with the United Way. We're a separate charity.
Okay.
You know, we're an independent charity.
Okay. And if someone would like more information on Toys for Tots, how to make a donation, how to become involved, the best way for them to contact you all is through your website or your email address.
Through the website, they can. It's better for people to go through the website because the charity will issue tax credits for them. They'll send them back a slip, and they get a tax credit for us, and then they will wire the money to us. They actually give us a credit card.
Okay.
We have our own credit card. It's a Toys for Tot credit card that I'm allowed to use to purchase toys. And I'd like to tell you a wonderful story about last year. And this makes me cry. I hope I don't cry.
Okay.
But we had a little girl that wanted a Barbie camper. And she had cancer. And I went to Toys R Us to purchase this thing, and they didn't have it. So I spoke to the manager, one of the managers there, who I've become friends with, and she called up several people to purchase this toy, and no one had it. Well, she finally got in touch with one woman, and she went to her grandchild, I think it is, and told her the story. And she volunteered to give up her toy for this child.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And how old is the little girl?
Oh, she's since passed away. She's 9 years old.
So sorry.
But those are the good things.
And so it's stories like that that keep us going, and you all do an amazing job, and we're so thankful to have you in our county and giving back to the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you.